Hi everyone, it's Ashley, and thank you for being here today. Today's video is a little different. You're not going to see my whole face, you're going to see my hands, and you're going to see me working on some journaling type activities. So I use these to-do lists to try and keep myself on track. I bought them from by Samantha March. I can leave her store link or her website link below, but they don't really fully meet my needs and what I like to track. I don't really track healthy habits this way. I don't track my schedule on paper. I keep it all digital. And I don't really need the daily gratitude or notes section because I do my daily gratitude a different way. I just need the to-do portion. So I'm going to embellish around the side of this using journaling supplies and stickers that I have. And then I'll fill out the to-do list as I go. I have them in a notebook, a little notebook, and as I go along, then I can just admire my work as well as fill out my to-do list. So today I'm going to talk about 3 months of having a new puppy. How's he doing? How are we doing? What's our next steps? How are things going? And that's what the whole video today is going to be about that. So I'm just going to jump right in. As of February 25th, we have had Leo 3 months. So he came home on November 25th. And we have seen a lot of changes in our house since bringing him into this environment. I knew that puppies were a lot of work. Like, that's not something that I was afraid of or worried about. Like, I knew they were a lot of work. I expected it. I think I forgot how high energy certain puppy breeds are. I think that is really what has been the big challenge that we've had or been having since we got him. He is so much energy. I can't even, as you can tell, I can't even really express how much energy this dog has. A little bit ago, we got him a treadmill because with the weather being what it is and me being very, very clumsy, I can't be relied on to take him on a walk when the weather is crappy. It just is what it is. I'm a klutz and we just embrace it. So we got him a treadmill that's specifically made for dogs. It is a dog treadmill. And that's been very, very, very helpful. We have seen him get more and more used to it. At first, he was a little reluctant, but, he seemed to catch on pretty quickly to what we wanted him to do. Then, he seemed to really get into it for a while, where he was doing exactly what we needed him to do. He was getting on and walking, and then about, a month or so ago, he got very different about it. He didn't want to go on it. He didn't want to be around it. We'd have to kind of really coax him to go up on the treadmill. And I don't know why that happened. And I don't know how we could have avoided it or how we could make it better for him. He just started not liking it. But since, and it's really been the last couple of days. I don't know what's changed in the last, 2 days. But in the last 2 days, he's been much more willing to get on the treadmill. And in fact, last night I got the chair out that I sit in while he's on the treadmill. And he went on it without even being asked. Just walked up on the treadmill. So I think we're starting to turn a corner with that part. I think maybe he likes the exercise and he realizes that it makes him feel better. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely shown a lot. He's shown a lot of improvement when it comes to the treadmill for sure. So that's where we've seen some good progress. But he is just, there's so much energy in that body. And I think that the reason it feels different, at least to me, now we have not had a puppy prior to Leo since 2008. Bailey and Penny were both adopted as adults, so we haven't had a puppy in a long time. And I think what really was, I guess, surprising, or what I wasn't prepared for, it's just been a long time since we've had a puppy, but his size, I think the fact that this dog right now is 60 pounds, I think that's the part that makes it even more challenging, because he's so strong and so massive. At least for us who've always had beagles, he's so big and he's so strong that I just sometimes don't know what to do with him. I don't know how to stop him from doing something when he is as strong as he is and he is as stubborn as he is. I'm not sure how to make him slow down sometimes. He's really gotten this bad habit of, he'll come running, he'll get excited, and he will run at our dog Bailey. And, you know, our girls are little old ladies. Bailey's 12 years, they're both 12-ish, and he'll just run at her, and it'll scare the poop out of her, and she'll scream. And then she gets really dramatic about it, and then he's more dramatic about it. And so it's, all of a sudden, there's all this, you know, stimulation and loudness and noise happening all at once. And it's just, sometimes it's very overwhelming for us. It's very overwhelming for our little doggies. And then you can tell sometimes that he's just not sure what is happening. Like, he's really in his head and really almost so hyper that he is out of control. And in those moments, I want so badly to help him, but I don't know the best way to do that. I don't know the best way to bring him down when he's on that super high activity, super high energy level. I'm never sure what the right thing to do is. So that's something we're continuing to work on, and finding ways to deal with that. The good news is, I think that because of the way that we can train him, I think, do some positive reinforcement training around not, jumping all over Bailey. I think we can do some positive reinforcement training fairly easily with him, because she's right here. She's here with us. So we can create scenarios that will facilitate needing the training. Like, we can kind of facilitate the training happening. So that's a good thing. I'm pleased that we might be able to go that route, but it's still just so it's very tiring. Now, for some good things, he has really, really, really gotten a lot more comfortable here. He seems to be doing way better as far as like his he's much more comfortable. He doesn't seem to he doesn't have any moments where it seems like he doesn't like being here. He is very, very affectionate. He likes to cuddle a lot, and he likes to he's very funny, and he does a lot of very, very funny things which is awesome and very entertaining and great to be around because he is a lot of fun. It's just, it's really hard with him being as hyper as he is. You know, like I said, I don't know how we manage all of it. So we'll just keep going. I know that the next steps are going to be a lot more active training, making sure that we are getting him lots of exercise. Like I said, he does like going on the treadmill. He's been doing much better about being okay with being on the treadmill, and so that's something that has been helpful, is being able to burn off some of that energy via the treadmill. He eats well. He's not food possessive. He's not toy possessive. So those are, that's really, really positive things for us, is that we don't have to deal with any food aggression or anything like that, or try to, train that out of him. And I'll tell you, I love him so much. even though he's like a crazy dog that has all this work, and he's extra and all of the things, I do just adore him. He's funny. He loves to make us laugh and to do funny things. And I'm really, really, really glad we have him. We just have stuff that, we need to work on with him. And that's okay, because that's what we should do, is adopt a dog and work with them. So I know I've rambled on for quite some time about our dog. And my point is, if you're considering a dog of any kind, make sure you know what you're getting into. Research the breed to make sure that a hyper breed is going to fit in with your lifestyle and what you do on a day-to-day basis. I think that that's the key when you're bringing a dog into your home, when you're bringing in a pet in, or any pet, cat, dog, doesn't matter. When you're bringing in any kind of animal, you want to make sure that you have the right dog for you, the right dog that's going to fit into your lifestyle, into your little family. And that's really what it's all about, is saving that animal and rescuing them and making their lives a little bit better because they're with you, versus being in a bad situation or being on the street or some other situation. So yeah, that's all I've got today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember, it doesn't cost anything to be kind.